What's up, confessors? What's up, everybody? Happy Monday, Mayhem. Happy Memorial Day. We gonna get into this episode, The Push, Sons of Anarchy, Season 3, episode, what, 6 are we on? My goodness, we coming along. But allow me to introduce my lovely co-host, Miss Dina, aka Christina. Hey,
Hey,
hey.
boo, hey.
What's up? What's up? Happy Mayhem Monday.
Right, I am here on time, y'all, today. I'm
On
here on
time,
time
y'all.
this
On
week.
time. On time.
And
Hey,
all of the time, and all of the seasons, we on like 3.5 seasons. I was
mhm.
only late one time.
Late one time, and yeah, yeah, you was extra late.
I was confused. I thought I was in a different time zone. I didn't know what was going on. Hey, BB. Yeah, it was rough, y'all. Last week was
Yeah,
rough.
you was confusing. You
I
was
was in
confusing.
confusion. I was confusion.
Yes, you was, poor baby. But you here, we here, and we are on the next episode. Okay, so The Push is the sixth episode of the third season of the FX original series, Sons of Anarchy, and the series' 32nd episode overall. The summary for this episode is to protect their territory and form a truce with the Mayans. Sam Crow must handle a rat at St. Thomas Hospital. Jackson Terry's relationship is pushed to breaking point, and Gemma implicates Agent Tyler in the murder of Edmund Hayes.
Mm,
Shock of
mm.
Stahl. That was to the shock of everyone because the writers kept that from us the entire time until it was actually said. So we were shocked. Insane time Stahl was shocked because
Mm-hmm.
we had no idea. We saw Jax whisper something to Gemma as she lay in the hospital bed, but we didn't know what was said. We didn't know what it was. So we come to find out when she goes and tell this whole entire story. She's supposed to be saying, it was who and whatnot, but no, she went and said that it was freaking
He went off script
love.
because remember, Stahl gave Jax the script to give her and wanted it said word for word.
So Steve was shocked. So Jax don't basically made a deal with the devil, and she told him not to, but
Mm-hmm.
he did. Jax is smart. He knows what he's doing. He did. It's not that he's a rat per se. He knows what he's doing. He didn't chicken out because he was about to get his ass whooped or he was about to meet Mr. Mayhem. He had to fight fire with fire. He had to fight the devil with fire, and the devil is Stahl. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so that says a lot right there. Um, so as the son's trying to figure out how to fund their trip to Belfast, because now that he finally knows where Abel is at, Clay suggests Jax asks Sarah to help him move them prescription drugs. Now,
Mm-hmm.
why did this have to happen? See, Clay don't care. Clay,
Nope. Nope, not at all. Zero,
period.
zero, 0.0000 F's. He do
You
not
either
care.
got to be in or out, and I understand that. But how is Tara not in by now? Is what I'm trying to
Right.
figure.
But see, I don't think Clay knows about the caregiver. He don't know about Cone. I don't
True.
think he knows. Because if he knew, he would know that she was about that life already. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he
True.
knows about that. But just the simple fact, like, okay, she's legit. She's a doctor. She needs her license so she can keep patching up folks. He shouldn't have never went there.
And that's what Jax tried to explain to him. Like, look, she saves lives. She ain't trying to get mixed up in this. And Jax isn't trying to get her mixed up into this more. He's still very fragile with her.
Mhm.
They
Right.
made the agreement that, you got to be all in. I got to know everything, period. And so even though he lets her know everything, it's like he's still very fragile with her. Maybe due to the
Right.
fact that he does let her know everything and it's still new to him, but he's still very fragile with her, and you can tell that. So it's just like, but Clay don't give a fuck. He just like
No,
doing
he acting like she a
it.
crow feeder and not an old lady. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would always like in a management style. I'm like I would never ask nobody to do nothing that I wouldn't willing to do. If I say go to the front desk, or we got to clean the bathrooms, or we got to go to laundry or help out housekeeping, I'm if I'm asking you to do it, I'm willing to do it myself. But in my mind, I'm thinking, would you ask Gemma if it was Gemma? You know what I'm saying? And Gemma's reputation was on the line. Would
But
you ask her to compromise?
true,
If
but we all know Gemma is down for the cause no matter
Well,
what anyway.
true
And
that.
I
No,
think that's
true
where his
that. True that. But
mentality
what I'm
comes
saying
from.
is, it right now, Tara's leading a double life. You know what I'm saying? She got the work thing going on. She's a respected surgeon, and then on evenings and weekends, she's an old lady. So what I'm saying, if the role was switched between her and Gemma, say Gemma was respected in the community and she was the surgeon, or she was head or director of nurses for the hospital or whatever, would Clay be asking Gemma to risk her job, reputation, access to drugs to patch up members, or
Of
or
course not.
what if she has some type of insight at the police station? You know what I'm saying? Would he be asking her to give up that access or whatever? Like, I just feel like sometimes he puts stuff on Jax as a test, or he just trying to break him, or I don't know, something weird. It's just weird because
BB
she
said
ain't
yes, he
no
would expect it from Gemma to roles reverse. And I could believe that also because of how he is, period. I mean, he has had Gemma do some crazy foul stuff. And
right, but
Gemma has decided to do a lot of things on her own as well.
Gemma ain't a respected citizen of the community. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows she crazy. Everybody know that's Clay old lady. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know, kind of speculate whatever would happen with JT. You know what I'm saying? Gemma is not finna walk into nobody's town hall meeting and they be like, "Oh, ma'am, let me get your opinion on this, that, or the third." Whether she might got respect in the streets, but she don't have respect in
In the
high places.
community.
In the high
Yeah.
places, she got respect in low places. Like that song, I got friends in low places. Yeah, she got plenty of friends in low places. High places, no.
Shit.
So it's not the same.
True. Except Oswald. He's got a
Right.
little something, and they seem to be really cool. I
Yeah,
really
but
wish he
he's
would have
in low
cheated with him.
places too. Y'all
I
already
wish he would have
know.
cheated with him for some reason. I don't know why. I know that's wrong, but I really wish he would have. They
Why? So
look
he
good
he
together.
could have got some on his deathbed, because he is not even remotely attractive, and he got on all the cancer stuff. It probably don't even work. He wasn't never with nobody. I ain't
No,
never
not
seen him
Usher.
with
I'm
nobody.
talking about Oswald.
Oh, I'm confused. Who's Oswald?
Lord Jesus, where's the thing?
Elliot? Oswald?
Elliot? Yes,
The land guy.
yes,
Okay, now he's handsome.
yes. He is.
Okay, I
Yes,
thought
he
you were
is.
talking about Unser. I thought Oswald might have been Unser's first name. See, look, I'm still in
Wait,
confusion.
answers. Wait, answer. But yeah, she. I mean, yeah. I just wish her and him would have had a moment. He kept popping up. I was like, is something about to happen with him at some point? Because he pops up an awful lot. lately, just out of nowhere. And he just seems to always be able to help the Suns right at the right time. And it always seems that Jim
But
is
he don't be
involved
that
in it.
willing.
So,
He don't be that willing. It's not like he just pops up and says, "Let me help." They didn't have to threaten him with a whole lot of stuff to get him to help.
well, and still, and remember, they're still kind of religiously connected because his daughter baptized Abel for when she
Mm-hmm.
didn't know what the hell she was doing. So they have a little thing. So also this episode Kozik came back and everyone is voting for three new prospects. And of course, this is when Happy finally gets patched over from Nomad, and Kozik is trying to get patched over, but everyone's yay, 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 except Tig. He is
Mm-hmm.
still an A. They still got they beef from the way back when. And so it's just like, what can you do? But for some reason, Clay really want him in here. He's telling him stick around a couple weeks. You'll be you'll be in, you'll be
Right.
fine.
And then
I'm
the
like,
fight break
okay, don't
out.
be telling him that because Tig is not budging.
Right. And then the fight break out.
And then he says, well, he's gonna start the healing process. And he gonna go over and just come up on Tig. I'm like, really? Like, dude, do you have a death wish? Do you know who you messing with? Use Tig Traeger. You do know how he rolls,
Right.
right?
That part.
That's where I'm like, okay, really? And so yeah, so that's when Filthy Phil gets patched in. I can't remember the other two names. But here goes the brawl. He comes right up to him and just takes all that he can. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. So this is where Stahl gives Jax the papers. Now you
Mm.
know when you got that blue paper, you know exactly what that is.
Right.
We
That's
seen
straight
Chiz
dead.
with one in his hand. We seen Opie with one, or they thought they did or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like you already know. So Jax just hurried up and rolled his up and put his inside his cut. And he did it right in time because that's when Clay came into the chapel
And
talking all
he
that mess
paranoid as
about put
hell.
Tara in or out.
Yeah,
It's like you can't do. I'm like, why did he? But I understand why Jax felt like he needed to keep that from the club though, because Jax was seeing something in a different way. He was trying to take the
Mm-hmm.
JT route approach forward that he knew that would work. And we all knew that Clay would not be having it. Clay is saying his own ways, trying to do this, that, and
Yep.
the third. Clay is
Mm-hmm.
different. He doesn't care about
And
feeling
he
any other way.
paranoid. He
Clay walks into
paranoid
the
as
fish.
hell. Clay is
And that is
paranoid.
true, baby. Because he completely bullied Half Sack. That's how he did Half Sack. And I did not like how he did that to him.
And he paranoid.
And he mad paranoid. Oh my gosh. Yes. But that serves him right. That's his karma to be paranoid, to go through life paranoid. That serves you right. The only thing
Mm-hmm.
that always bothered me about Tiggs was his just for men hair dye.
Lord.
Not the just for men hair dye. I mean, Tig try to do what he gotta do. I always would have liked to see Tig with a, I don't know, what would make Tig like cute? Because it's definitely the hair that makes it all wrong. If he had a low haircut, Tig would be
I
cute.
don't think so. I
And
don't
he
think
would
so.
have to thin the mustache.
Yeah, because he's got like a porno goatee mustache thing
Yeah,
going
that
on.
that porn stash is something serious.
Right.
Yes, and that hair, we have to bring the hairline up a little bit
Right. And
more.
I think we need to lighten his hair up a little bit because the dark hair, I'm sure it's done to make him look more evil and scary. So I think, because I think actually on the like from, I don't want to say from a distance or like Tig is easy on the eyes. He's got pretty eyes. He just need a little. He's like that one friend that need a makeover. You know what I'm saying? So you,
Yeah,
like
there
you
are some
said,
moments
bring
where Tig is cute. You do see his cuteness kick in.
right. And I bet
You
he got a
know,
6-pack under there too.
you know what I'm saying? Like in real life, like
Yeah. So
he's
I'm
fine.
just saying, if we brought the hairline down a little bit,
Little
maybe
bit, cut
gave
the
him
hair,
either
maybe
a,
build
a
the hair
a
into
a light
more.
brown or a dirty blonde, ash brown, kind of
Yeah,
lighten
I
it
like
up a little
I
bit.
like a light brown for him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and just did minimal facial hair, like enough that he don't look like Justin Bieber or like
Yeah,
he's
he all
12.
he needs is like a thin mustache and maybe like a patch.
He just
I
need a
like the
thin
patch for
goatee.
him. You know how
He need
dudes
a
just got that
thin,
little bit of patch on the chin? I like that for
yeah,
him.
yeah,
We
like a
just
little
made this
thinned
man
out
over.
goatee. A thinned out goatee, and you know what I'm saying, not too dark, you know what I'm saying,
You're
but
right.
just enough for him to look grown. And yeah, that would be popping.
Yeah,
He just looked
definitely.
like he been what did they say, rode hard and dried wet and put out on the curb, like he didn't had a rough life.
Yes, period. Um so yeah, so he goes when he went when Jax did go ask Tara for the for you know she was eager and willing to help. You know,
Right.
she was ready to do whatever. She like, I know this money gonna get you to Belfast, find Abel, so I want to help. And she did. God help me. She tried. You know, she had no ill will intent. You know,
Mm-mm.
she knew that you can't just roll up to a pharmacy in your biker gear and say, "Hey, y'all want some of these? Not y'all want these perks?"
Even
You know,
if
you
it's
can't do
like
that.
where they went, like the nonprofit, clinic or whatever, like it
Yeah,
don't matter. Like, because Jax is who he is, you just don't roll up um in your Sons of Anarchy uniform talking about, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, it
yeah.
don't
The
work
least
like
she could
that.
have done was take off his cut.
You gotta make a proper introduction.
Put on a button up over that shirt real quick and get it popping and cracking and whatnot. I would have loved to have ever seen. You know what? They've never showed them going to court. They've never been in a courtroom.
No, they
For
just
anything.
always
You
get
never
end
seen
up
them
in
in a
jail.
court. That's weird. Now I think about that. You never see
Yeah,
them
they
in a
just
court.
always end up in jail. No court,
Right.
no hearing, no nothing.
So I'm like, dang, that's kind of weird. And neither have you had them on the Mayans now that I think about it. Neither on them. So that's weird. You never see them in court. It'd be cool. That'd be cool, you know? But I felt bad because after, I first of all, I am so tired of this man. Where is he? I am just ready for him to be done and over with. Both of them actually.
What is that, Darby?
Yes, Darby
I thought
and
he got. Oh no, he
Jacob
was in the
Hill.
house, but I thought he got burnt up in Cara.
That's where the Burns is from. But he
Mm.
didn't.
Yeah, I'm tired of both of them two trifling hoes.
Yeah, and where are the odds that he just happened to be at the same place Jax goes to do this deal? Jackson
Well,
Terra goes to do
because
this deal.
he going to the clip, because even though it might be like they specialize in HIV, they probably do other services for low income people who don't have no insurance. So he probably there getting his burns or his STD checkup for the week.
For the week.
I was gonna say
He's
for
a
the month,
weekly.
but he looked like he the type that got to go every week.
Yeah, he looks like a weekly.
Yeah.
But the point
See you
is,
next Thursday. He got to get a checkup before the weekend because he's a whore. So he probably go every Thursday.
you know, you know. But so now he wanna you know, tell that they got drug warehouse somewhere just because they see them with person. Oh, they just gotta be into the drugs heavy now,
Mm,
and they got a warehouse somewhere. So now they get the house.
just
So
retarded.
Darby basically gets the clubhouse raided, But of
Mm-hmm.
course, they
Trifle.
come up short. And
Trifle.
then poor Unser, he just got pulled into it. He didn't
Right.
mean to. And now Clay all mad at him and being a punk about it. Like, you really couldn't have gave me a heads up. Like, dude, this dude is a cop. Can you at least let him be one sometimes? It's just crazy how he just do him like that and
You
just
think
expect him to just like he just ain't got a badge. Like he
no, he
just ain't
thinks
a sheriff.
Unser he
And
thinks
look how
Unser
mad he is. Let's look at that that face. Like, you get on my nerves.
yeah, he think Unser is his whipping boy.
Exactly like his bitch. Like seriously. And I'm just like, you don't deserve anything. So they all going back to the clubhouse, whatever. And then this broad shows up. And I'm like, why? Like, I just snoop my nose up at her every single time. Yeah, I was just wondering if I can get that ride home. No, it's not a good time, bitch. Go away with your dirty, musty pussy. Like, for real. Go somewhere.
Not dirty, musty, and moldy. No, I'm just playing.
It's just look like she don't shower right.
She
Period.
the, she the type that just washed the top and let the soap
Look
burn
at her,
down
look
to the
at her hair,
bottom.
like her hair, look at her. She just look how straggly her hair is. Like you ain't do nothing to it but let it dry and just part it down the middle, and you can tell. And you walked out the house. You put in no effort. You know she's giving me a little bit of Brooke Hogan, Hulk
Yeah,
Hogan's
I see
daughter.
that.
I never even realized that.
Yeah,
Huh?
I can see that. But
That's weird.
Brooke is prettier.
Way prettier. But she gives off if Brooke didn't have money and was a whore
Right. She's
and didn't care
the
about
El
herself.
Tipo generic version. You know how you got your regular drugs, then you
Yes,
got the
there you go.
generic version. She's the
There you
generic.
go. There you go. That's what Ema is. But obviously it was enough because at the end of the episode, Jax was banging her.
Right, which was so retarded. Like I don't understand. Like he and Tara went to the thing together. Nobody on that show showers. I don't think they do. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Every time I ain't seen enough shower scenes. I mean, I think Jax and Tara had a couple shower scenes, but I ain't seen enough to believe that these people bathe regularly, okay? But
They ain't got time to bathe.
but yeah, I don't understand why he just didn't go home. Why he had to go bang something like why you and your chick out here killing together and stuff. Like I'm not understanding why you had to go and do some extra
Cause I
stuff.
guess I was gonna help him because after the whole thing of, when Darby went and got him busted and he's like, who could have told and all
Look
that
like they
jazz.
don't have
So
50,000 enemies.
well, so this whole time I've watched this over and over, I've always thought that he took it out on her and was kind of sort of blaming her, and that's why he broke it off.
But
But when
they didn't get caught when it like you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, they did
yeah,
get
the
caught up
club
in, but yet
they didn't
someone
get caught
told.
with anything. Like there was nothing in the clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got hemmed up on warrants or anything. So like y'all got 50,000 enemies that could be watching y'all on any given day of the week, regardless about your truce with the Mayans. You still got issues with the Niners. You know what I'm saying? You still got issues with the Nords, and then
Mhm.
you didn't blew up the white supremacist people and stuff. So you got at least you got
The
a top
Aryan.
five of enemies that could be watching your every move every day, because some, like the Nords and the white supremacists, they got that money for that technology. So why you always trying to take it on the low man on the totem pole? Like, I'm pretty sure she has proved herself thus far, because if somebody out there snitching, then she got shit to lose too.
Mm-hmm. But that's what I was saying this whole time. I've always saw it as he kind of blamed her. But when you look in and read in the synopsis, it will say that he did that to protect her because he didn't want nothing to happen to her. Because now it makes sense, because when he mentioned, you know, years in prison I can do, but you would lose your whole career. So he did that so, to save her career.
So
And,
he went and slept with old girl to save her career. Like, well, I'm trying to figure out why he had to go bang another chick. I'm confused. What that
I
have to
don't
do?
know. I
Because he
really
should have
don't
just
know.
went home.
What's up? What's up? I really don't know. But yeah, so that was just different to me, because I always just thought that, but now it clicks and makes sense. But I still don't feel like, was it really necessary to break up with her? You could have just been like, no, I'm no longer letting you get involved. I'll stay with
Right.
as much as telling you everything, but for you to be getting involved, I can't do that. If one of my brothers get shot up, yeah, you can take the bullet out and sew them up for us, but that's where I draw the line. If it ain't got nothing to do medically, I don't want you being
And
part of
even on top of that, she's sworn to report that. That too can get her hemmed up,
it. Yeah.
because you remember in Your Honor when they went to that lady house and she called it in because she's sworn under her medical oath or whatever, and she don't want to get in trouble.
Yep.
So Tara could get in trouble for that too. All them people that she sold up and didn't report, she can get in trouble for that too.
Yeah, she can. That's true. And see, and I guess that's another reason, he was trying to protect her while Clay is trying to get her deep into it. And it's like, and I don't think that's his place. And that's what pisses me off
Right.
about that. It's not Clay's place. Like, and I feel like he was like that with Cherry, with Half Sack. Like, you always in this, and
Well, that
maybe
was
And Donna coming back. Look how he did Donna, because he feel like she didn't know. Well, she was
well,
in
the
the state,
Terry
but
thing
still,
was because of the comment Half Sack made. He was trying to punish Half Sack and end up
he was
messing
trying
up the
to
whole
bully him.
rotation
That's
and
what he was doing.
everything. And then I do like his treatment of Donna was more or less like because um Donna was challenging his authority.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps. Okay. I
Yeah,
like
you know what I'm saying, by wanting Opie to work at stop, lay down. To work at the stop,
Tara
lay
liked
down.
being involved and was so eager to
Damn it.
prove herself and belong. She didn't realize she
Yeah.
could lose her livelihood. Yeah, she
And I
didn't.
mean, and questioning his authority because again, sorry, somebody wanted to make an appearance that she wanted Opie to do one thing and Clay wanted Opie to do another, and Opie ended up doing what Clay wanted, and so Clay just had to walk around and beat on his chest so that he could let everybody know that he the big dog on campus, and that's what happened.
Right. Kimar! Kimar!
Hey, hi.
Hi, Kimar! Hi, Kimar! Like, shut up. Is y'all done yet?
Right, he want to go to bed. It's past his bedtime. He ready to go to bed.
He's like, I'm tired of you already. Like, confessions. I ain't got time for you.
Right, he want to go to bed. Lay down, lay down. It's
So
okay.
Long Haul came through and delivered the good news that their trial or go in date or whatever it was postponed for 10 days, but we all know that was because of Stahl's doing for the deal that she made
Mm-hmm.
with Jax. But
Mm-hmm.
she did what she was supposed to do. And that's when Jax had went into Gemma and was like, look at here. This is what I'm gonna need you to do. Okay. And she looked at him crazy. She knew it, but she did it anyway. And so while that was happening on the other side, they were trying to clear themselves. So Elliot, he's got a cargo ship going out that the Sons can get up on, that can get them to Belfast. So the Sun, we are about to be in Belfast really soon.
I was
And
wondering, like, why we not there yet?
I know I could have swore we were there by now.
I know, like, I was really watching it. I felt like the kid in the car on the road trip. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we
Yeah,
there
I'm like
yet?
exactly because I've been waiting to wear my Sam Bell Sons of Anarchy bracelet that I have, but I
Oh,
didn't want to start wearing it until we arrive in Belfast. And speaking of Belfast, so this season actually was Kurt's favorite season, and also Charlie's favorite season because he got to work with his people, so
okay.
it was very special. This was a very special season for the both of them. Hey Lady V, hey girl,
Hey,
hey.
Lady V. We glad you
Yes, it is
remember.
Mayhem Monday, honey. It is Mayhem Monday.
But
So
that's okay.
yeah,
We
this
forgive her because last week I had a moment too. So it's all good.
we be having moments. We be having moments. It's okay. It happens to the best of us, but we here. It's all good in the hood. It's okay. So yeah, I think I did want to read. Um, I keep saying I want to revert to reading more out of this book because it is like where we're supposed to follow. But
Oh
I
my
wanted to
God. What is
read
that?
what he's, huh?
What is that? The Book of Sons of Anarchy? What is that?
Yeah, this is the official collector's edition.
Oh, okay. You fancy, girl. Okay.
And you see, I got my not copied autograph. They're copied autographs, not the actual autograph. But my sister had got me this for one of my birthdays, and then I got the Sons of Anarchy trivia quiz. BB and Lady V, I wanna do a quiz on y'all or whoever comes in and knows it. But I don't know if it goes by season or what, but I was thinking, we could have fun and do a little quiz, and whoever gets the most answers, I will cash app y'all $20.
Oh.
But yeah, it's not in order by season or whatever, but it's just lots of questions. So I was thinking if y'all ever want to play and win $20, let me know and I'll whip this out and we can start playing this that sometime. That would be fun. That's why I really wish more people were here and watched and was here. I understand it's an old ass show, but
We
hey,
love it though. We love
we
it.
love it. Okay, so yeah, I just want to read from season 3. Oh my god, this old picture of me. I always find it and see it. I had a big watermelon head. That's when I had my hair, real hair. Okay. Chucky's fake hands. Yeah, this goes into that about Chucky's fake hands and the details into the props it goes into a lot of stuff. Okay, on the road. That's season 3. And you see we haven't even got here yet, but I can't wait. We see these two finally come face to face. Both with
Hmm.
JT's bitches.
All right. Wait, what was that song back in the day by Brooke Valentine? Girl fight. It's about to be a girl fight.
Yes. So it says Jack's finally connecting in person with his father's past in Belfast, Northern Ireland, and discovering the secrets that lay waiting for him. is the crux of Sun's third season. It is probably my favorite season, Sutter reveals. It was definitely ambitious. The tricky part was not having the season feel so bifurcated, meaning you have stories in Charming and stories in Belfast. In terms of personal and the IRA of it all, we try not to have scenes that are two people talking just about what is being said, meaning that whatever is being said as revelatory has to be something that moves the story along too. So those scenes where Jackson sitting with Father Kellen Ashby, which we haven't seen yet, talking and getting information about his father, it's all intel that ultimately brings him closer to his kid, or at least insight into who Ashby is or whether or not he can be trusted. For
Mm.
Hunnam, working with actors from his home country throughout the season gave the actor an unexpected surge of confidence about his own growth as Jax. I remember there were all of these Irish and English actors coming on the set, which was very familiar for me from my childhood, Hunnam recalls. I suppose I felt much more like an American at that point, in comparison to them than feeling like I was pretending to be an American. But yeah, so it goes on and on more, but it's just this book is awesome. So I'm gonna start reading into this book more and finding fun stuff and fun
Well,
facts.
yeah, I like that you can bring that on there because sometimes even like on an episode, a lot of things happen, or and we can fill up our time frame, and then there's some
Yeah,
episodes where we just get one or two things that happen, and that would be like a great filler of
I was
information.
just saying that. That's why, because we spend a lot of time just going through the hour of it, and we don't need to. We can get to the high points and talk
Mhm.
about the inside stuff. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So okay, then. Well, let me just finish the little bit left of this then. So when it came to finding Abel, Sutter explains that the moment of Jack's indecision actually sets up his renewed commitment to the club back home. I wanted Jax to get to that point where he chased his kid halfway around the world and spent time with this priest and gained the awareness of what his father had and what his father should have done. Jax understands. My dad didn't have the courage to extract us from this life.
Mm.
And there's three more paragraphs left. Okay. Says Jax has been bombarded since he has been there with the wreckage of his past. All these revelations about his dad and a lot of blood of on his own hands. He is literally in the middle of a war zone, and he sees this happy couple and his kid being raised in this pristine environment that would be safe. In that moment, one could say that this was informed by guilt and remorse and perhaps shock, but it is also one that was com- completely selflessness until it goes bad because they wanted the baby as leverage as well. Sutter laughs lightly. He's a sicko. The
Mhm.
violence ultimately even destroys that moment of self sacrifice where Jax is willing to let his kid go, and still the life couldn't let him go. So by the end of that season, Jax has come full circle and he is not going anywhere and he is in the club. Every season I write, I know there is a story I would not be able to tell unless I hadn't done that season pretty much the way we had done it. Wow.
Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, you get all the inside. It's like when you watch like Power or House of Dragon or some of those shows, and they do the deep dive after each episode. That's pretty neat.
Yeah. And so there's a couple more paragraphs, then I'll read more that one next time. And I'll even go back to the previous seasons that we didn't read through when we
And pull
need
out
more
some of the
filler.
highlights. The highlights.
But yeah, I mean, there's talk about the praying hands that what you call it takes when he after he takes the body the
Oh
caregiver
yeah,
body,
from
yeah,
Gemma's
Stephen
dad's
King.
house.
They show Chucky's hands and the prosthetic making of it.
Oh, that's super neat.
But I'm gonna
They
take
go in
pictures
deep.
and put them up on the overlay so we can see them better. So yeah, I'll start doing more of this too, and we can just do the highlights of where the story is going in the future. But yeah, it talks about Otto's crew rosary that is used in season what, five I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, the death, it talks about the death of Tig's daughter. um
Oh yeah, I remember that.
it shows pictures of JT with Maureen and Trinity in here. Yeah, I love this book. It's one of my favorite things ever. But there's a lot of stuff. So yes, we will be visiting this book every episode now. And so that'll be fun. It'll be a good,
Awesome.
yeah. Lady V says, sounds good, except I don't have Cash App. Lady V, you don't have Cash App? What? How could you not? What? How do you buy things? Do you use PayPal? Vimo? Like Excel? Whatever that stuff is. I'll pay for fun though. You'll pay for fun.
Right.
You want me to ask you? I'll give you 5 questions right now. You want to see if you can get the first 5 questions? Okay, but did we highlight everything in this episode?
I
Let's see.
think so.
This bitch. Oh yeah, but one thing that did mess me up was this. No, that's not it. It is this. Like you just had to.
Right. Oh,
You
and don't
just
forget
had
about
to.
Gemma telling the lady that they need to go for a walk. I think she gonna tell something.
Oh hey yeah, definitely. Something about to go down.
Something about to
But
go down because she was like, "Let's go for a therapeutic walk,
okay,
and I'll
Lady
tell
V. Let's get a cracker real quick before we get
you."
off of here. Um yeah, she contemplating hard. You could tell she the man, because look how Agent Tyler is holding her.
Girl, I'm so
Like you
tired
can
of this
tell
woman.
she is definitely the man of this relationship.
She looked like a man.
Look like a man. Walk
Walk
like
like a
a man.
man. Yeah, she they did not do anything to flatter her in this. You know what I'm saying? Because there are some women out there that are have strong faces or facially challenged. I'm pretty sure somebody out there don't think I'm the cutest thing either, so I don't really care. I'm not shaming nobody. Her face is what it is, and they placed her in this role because she's in a manly role and she looks manly. Okay, so there's that. But I do feel like they could have softened the hair, done a little makeup to look her more girly.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
but
didn't
I
do
guess
they
we
didn't
had to,
do
because she
they
played a.
did absolutely nothing to flatter this woman. Even down to her clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like her suits were very much like uh a man.
BB is the next season that Tara has the "Where's Your Manager" hair. I don't think she gets the manager hair until maybe it is season. Is maybe it is next season. Hold on, let me look and see in the book where she have it. Okay, season 6 she has it. Season 5. They don't show her any pictures in season 5. But yeah, Lord Jesus. Let me see. Yeah, it's gotta be okay. Because at the end of season 4, she still has long hair because it's that duplicate picture you can tell back in the day with JT and Gemma. That's the duplicate. So season 4, she still has the hair. So yeah, I believe it is season 5 that she cuts it. Oh my lord, I hate that haircut with a passion.
I need to
Person,
see this haircut. Oh,
that one.
yeah. Yeah, that's kind of boyish looking.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I
Yes.
understand, you know what? Look, while I'm playing, I love a good vibe, you know what I'm saying? But or a good cute pixie cut, but yeah, she she
And that's
looking
what
like
you
she
could
about
did. It's like the pixie cut without the pixie part at the
yeah,
bottom.
she looking like she about to go to prison and become somebody's girlfriend.
Exactly. You know, I just want to show this picture of Kurt Sutter where he looks absolutely luscious, sitting next to this bike. You can't see him good.
You have to take some of these
I'm gonna
pictures
definitely
with
take pictures and put it on the overlay.
listen, Linda. You need to take some pictures with your phone so you can put them over the overlay because you know bitches like me is blind, okay,
Yes,
and I
ma'am.
can't see.
Yes, we'll have lots of fun with it in next Monday. We're gonna okay. Lady V, are you in the chat still? I'm gonna do 5 questions for you real quick before we get done out of here. BB, you want to play along? Who can get the answer first in the chat? But okay, we gonna start just right up with quiz 1. Oh, this is a long one. Well, this will be fun. Okay, first question. What does Sam Crow stand for? What does Sam Crow stand for? We all know Sam Crow is an acronym for what?
Lord Jesus, you
I
know,
forget this sometimes when I'm
look, but
it's
you
too
don't
late.
need carpal tunnel. You gonna get carpal tunnel trying to type it all out.
I know this would be fun if they came on and just said it out loud. Lady V, come on.
Like playing Jeopardy. We
Good
could play
night,
Jeopardy.
BB. Okay. Sam Crow stands for Sons of Anarchy Motorcycle Club Redwood Original.
Mm.
Okay.
Wait.
What
Okay.
you know
Wait.
this.
So
What
wait.
did
Say that.
Half Stack do to stink up the clubhouse? What was it that stunk up the clubhouse? They also talk about that in the book too. Okay, Lady V, you know that one? Remember that one?
But
What did
what
Hashtag do
was
to
the
sink up the
W
clubhouse?
stand for?
Huh?
Look, I'm sitting up here playing this in my head. What does the W stand for?
No,
Oh, there is no
Sam Crow,
W.
SAMCRO.
Right. Look, I'm politically and grammatically correct over here. My bad. And I'm drinking tequila. I'm sorry. Us educated folks spell crow with a W. Keep going.
Lady V said took a dump.
Right. Them
Now
pipes.
remember, he put the deer head in the box under the pool table. Remember, they came in and talked about what was that smell, and that's when he pulled it.
I thought it was when somebody had took a dump and the pipes burst or something.
No, that's when Bobby took a dump and they told him he had to go unclog the toilet.
Oh.
Oh man. Ew, no, don't remember that. You don't remember the deer head?
I
Remember
remember
when
it now. I
remember when he
remember it
came into
now.
the deer head in like episode 1 or 2 and he
Yeah,
had
because
to
they
get the
hit the deer
straw
with the
to
car
take it out
and
the
they had
windshield
to
of the car.
They had to cut the deer out the car because it had went through the windshield or
Yeah,
something.
and remember he wanted to save it and stuff it, and then he didn't know how to stuff it and all that stuff, and they was making fun of him. Okay, next question. What was the new gun source Lynn introduces Sam Crow to in season 2? Oh, I don't even remember that one. We gonna skip that one. That was hummus. I don't even remember or what they're talking about. Okay, next one. Why does the name why does the name Happy fit him? Meaning, why do they call him Happy? That's an easy one.
Because he's happy to handle business. I don't know. Clap along if you feel. Because I'm happy. Clap along. No, I don't know.
See if Lady V knows that one first before I give it away. It's a long thing to type though too, but we'll give her 10 more seconds, see if she'll respond. His tattoos happy face on his body for each person he takes out. Ding, 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 Lady V. Yes, girl, you got it. Okay, this is the
Oh, I
easiest
did
one.
not know that. I
You
learned
did not?
something. No, I just
Yeah.
thought he was fine. I ain't never paid attention to why they called him Happy, although I have always wondered what his government name was. But no, I did not know that.
Okay, how are Piney and Opie related?
Mm. I know the. I know it. I know the answer to this one.
Mhm. Lady V, do you know? Do you know? Do you know? The easiest one, I think.
It is. It is. But this would be a cool little thing to do at the end of each segment to ask, a quiz.
Yep. Father and son, you got it.
Ding, ding, ding,
Okay.
ding, ding. You
Riding
are
with
the
a
winner.
motorcycle club may have its risks. Many people end up in jail or even dead. Are you sure you still want this prospect? You know the explosive expert just served a few years in prison. What was his name again? Wait a minute. So Opie wasn't a prospect though. Hold on, I don't understand. Riding with the motorcycle club may have its risks. Many people end up in jail or dead. Are you sh- are you sure you still want this prospect? You know the explosives expert just served a few years in prison. Oh, okay. Someone was saying this about him. So who was the one who just served time in prison for the explosives? The only member that served since this season started.
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't know he was an explosive expert either, but Opie is an explosive expert. Didn't know that. Learn
Learn
something new,
something
Lord.
new
Look at
every
that.
day.
We all learn something new. Okay. Oh my goodness. I don't even know. What are the names of Opie's children? Really? I never even knew they said their names.
Look,
I've never known.
look. I'm gonna be like, God bless and good night, because I don't know.
Oh, sorry, Lady V already gave it up. She said, wait. Do you know the names of Opie's children, Lady V? Because I did not until right now. Like, what?
Mhm.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I don't think I ever paid attention to the kids'
I
names.
never did. I never knew they even said their names. Actually, Chris and Stella.
Oh, they
No,
had
that's
not
what you call it. But Annie, Kenny, and Ellie.
they had not the slightest idea. But Kenmar
Me
said
neither.
it's time for us to go to bed.
Okay. Um. Okay. Here's the only one that's left that hasn't happened yet on this quiz. What is Ethan Zobel's daughter's name?
Polly.
Okay. Okay, Lady B. What is Ethan Zobel's daughter's name? Fucking whore.
Besides Gemma calling her the whore.
Yeah, besides Jim calling her the whore. Oh. Polly. Thanks, Gina.
I
Yes,
was
Polly.
forgetting that we was doing the. I was forgetting we was doing the thing, and it was just a habit for
Yeah,
it to come out. So my bad.
it's fun to shout it out. That's why, Lady V, you should come up here. You don't got to show your face, but you can just put yourself up here. We can shout it out. Some of these I didn't even know, but that was fun. So yeah, we'll definitely do the books more at the end of the episode. I figured we could spend a half hour talking about the episode in the last half hour or so,
Switch
whatever,
it up a little bit.
playing and having some fun with it. That makes sense. Okay, y'all, we are wrapping this up now. I don't know nothing about Lobel. I look forward to the next one. Me too. That was fun. Now that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
So tomorrow we will be over at Dina's channel for Bad Boys
Boy, Texas,
Texas because these people are crazy.
they wild, y'all. They wilding out.
And I see it was a good episode from what I've seen. I still gotta watch it. I'm probably about to do that. Y'all do that tomorrow at work while I'm in the back. Yes. And Thursday I will be back to do Mayans. Dina still needs to watch and catch up and get into that.
But y'all
It
know
was
I
so the
got a
first
lot of irons in the fire, but I'm gonna try to.
man, this
Man,
season has
man.
already started off with a bang. I'm like, oh my lord, here we go. But yes, it was great. So yes, y'all, we will be back tomorrow on Dita's channel at 10:09 Central Time for Bad Boys Texas. And we will see y'all then. We is out this nasty thing. Thanks for watching.